This Zabiba got me heaven listed. Head so blessed. Wi-Fi bars. Wi-Fi bars. Look at you head down, eyes closed, a sujude gladiator. Surah 48:29 says the mark is from the traces of prostration. But science says it's hyperkeratosis, friction and inflammation. It's the badge of the angry, the stamp of the weak. A martyr for a system that's already peaked. Keep hitting the rug, keep chasing the bump. But the truth is a mountain, and you're just a lump. The rug doesn't talk back, Zabiba. Extinguish.
Through the 7th century mist, you're holding a perfect book with a logic-killing twist. You told the world the gospel was the light and the true path. Then you brought a different story and you brought the desert rat. If the gospel is the word, then your revelation fails. It's a ship with no rudder and 1,000 broken sails. You're the ear that heard too much but understood too little, leaving your own perfect verse brittle in the middle. How can you confirm a book that calls your prophecy a crime? You're a criterion that's failing for the very first time. You said a law preserves the word that no man can change the ink. Then you said the gospel's altered just to keep your ship from sinking. If it's altered, then Allah is weak and couldn't keep the light. If it's not, then you're a liar in the middle of the night. It's a checkmate in the desert, it's a self-inflicted scar. You're just a man with pagan roots, reaching for a star. You bowed to the cranes, you bowed to the stone, because you couldn't stand to face the Meccan sun alone. Allied and a loser, the daughters you embraced before the satanic furnace was convenient. The 47th Thunder just leveled the Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah's crying, but it's 20 years too late. Statistically impossible, the noise inside the wire. The axis of resistance is a funeral pyre. From Babylon to Nineveh, the signal's coming through. The 47's hammer brought the ending just for you.
Building a low trust empire where the boys go. Marrying the child, marrying the kin, while the average IQ is drowning in the sin. Goes for a bright price, 1 400 years of fall, while you call the man's best friend a shaitan in a dog.
7 owns the Iraqi sky. I'm sorry, Master, but I must go all out this once. I don't like you. Dawa boys, you've left me no choice. Bible's been corrupted, that's your golden line. But you claim the same book, prophesize your sign. Twisting every scripture, faking all the quotes, hiding all the facts, trying to keep your boat afloat. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawa cries when the facts arise. Perfect preservation, yeah, that myth got wrecked. Worldly Quran don't even match the text. Used to flex science, now you're backing away. Cause camel embryo facts don't hit the same today. Got the Islamic dilemma, you can't solve that. Every answer you give makes the problem snap back. Say the Bible's corrupt, but your own book cries. Allah's words, they can't be revised. If Allah's words can't change, then your claims are fraud. You just argued yourself against the word of your God. Injil, secret book, history prize. The Quran says Christians shouldn't judge by your lies. Then you're cool, Buddha, like it's just a game. Ruin the life and trash the man's name. All that dawah talk, but when truth appears, you vanish from the chat like it hurt your ear. We follow Jesus, better sure in the green, while cutting out his claims like you're cropping a meme. Crown off his head, toss his cross in the bins, then smile for the camera like it's still his kin. Jesus was a Muslim, cute little twist. Redefine the word so the facts don't exist. If labels could change what the records prove, then Pharaoh was a Yahweh fan and Judah stayed true. Muhammad in the Song of Solomon, boy, you made your prophet a fruit. Snuggled up with Solomon and became the man alive. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. World cries when the facts arise. You preach perfect text, but the proof ain't there. Even your readers don't care. Call the Bible corrupt, but still quote it loud. Trying to find Muhammad just to please your crowd. You catch graphic text, yeah, that's your flex. You just wrote your prophet in the Solomon's bed. Then the men of Al-Suit came riding through all night long, and you say that's true. Jesus was a Muslim, the wordplay is there. By that logic, Pharaoh bowed his head. You twist, you spin, but you can't disguise that every dawah claim is built on lies. Without lies, without lies, without, without.
He sat beneath a date palm and he wove a tangled net, a trap of blood and kin that hasn't finished closing yet. Marry your cousin, keep the wealth within the tent, a tribal cage where every drop of loyalty is spent. Muhammad led the way, tied the knot of blood and bone, to keep the power local and to keep the truth unknown. Keep the goats, keep the gold, keep the daughter in the line of low. Trust civilization by a perfect man's design.
14 centuries of breeding in a tight and narrow well, creating a reality that science has to tell. 50% in the village, 60 in the sand, the double recessive shadow moving across the land. The IQ markers falling as the kinship rates arise, a foggy mental landscape under heavy desert skies. When the mind is bound by cousins and the spirit's in a haze, you're trapped inside the circle of the 7th century maze.
Pack your bags and take your kin to a nation across the sea. Claim a new ship, but bring the old decree. Ruin the host, drain the well, keep the tribal wall. Watching from the inside as the modern towers fall. It's the 1,400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. No more taquilla for the blood, no more the tribal greed. The world is waking up to the poison in the seed. From the bride price in the stable to the low trust street, the biological tragedy is finally complete. Oh, she's such a lovely bride, she's my sister's only kid. And think of all the goats we'll save, just like the prophet did. Don't worry about the heart defects, don't worry about the brain, as long as all the property stays within the family chain. No trust, I hate, that's the tribal way. And the 47th fire is the price you have to pay. It's the 1,400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. The average is falling, the lights are going dim, all for the sake of the prophet and the tribal whim. February 28th, the ledger is a mess, the end of the empire of the biological stress. The blood is too thin, the mind is too slow. The 47 is the last thing you know.
The eagle's shadow is a mile away, so the coward looks for a place. He can't reach the west, he can't reach the shore, so he bleeds the nations right next. Fires burning in a desperate rage, the final act on a bloody stage. He's striking at brothers to prove he's a man before the 47th clears the sand. He tells the soldier, don't fear the lead, there's a garden waiting for the holy dead. But he doesn't promise a woman grown, he promises a seed that's barely sown. He quotes the tidings of the 78th verse, a theological bribe, a spiritual curse, chasing the cow while we hide the budding prize, with the hunger of a monster in his eyes.
Don't call them companions, don't hide the age. Read the literal link on the classical page. It's not full-breasted, that's a velvet lie.
to hide the horror from a western eye.
You slaughter the neighbors for a budding dream, but the 47th thunder heard the scream. No more Cower Eve, no more 10-year-old toys, just the end of the mullahs and their holy boys. The Seven Nations strike was your final breath. Now you're face to face with a kinetic death. Operation Epic Fury, the hammer of lead for the child thief and the lies he spread.
The protrusion of you, the budding breast is the ugly truth. 10 and 11 or 12 years old, a paradise of children, or so you're told. You envied the 47th, his life and his name, but you're just a predator in a religious game.
The compound is ashes, the bunker is cold. The dragon and bear have let go of their hold. The Seven Nations strike was a final mistake. Now the world is awake for the liberty's sake.
No budding breasts. No maidens in line. 47th ran out of time for you.
Police be upon him, is on the run again, swapping out the almighty for a stone cold spin. He's dusting off you both, the idol in the hall. A false prophet's logic, one God fits all. But the math doesn't track and the history is thin when your Allah is just Cuba with a brand new skin. 6 centuries late, he copied the Hebrew line, facing Jerusalem, claiming the same design. But the Jews saw the crackpot, laughed at the mimicry, mocking the prophet and his borrowed ministry. In a fit of rage, he turned his back on the rock, retaliation for the tribes who dared to mock. He pivoted the prayer to Mecca Stone Square, back to Hubal's house as if God were there. A fool in disguise, leading astray, his lies and deceit will never stay. False prophet of all time, lord of the flies, feeding on the refuse and the grime. His words are poison, his teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme. For the truth of Jesus Jesus will forever shine. He preaches of darkness in the pagan parade, dressing up the idols in a new masquerade. He kept the black stone in the 7th circuit spin. Old desert magic rebranded as sin. From the daughters of Allah to the crescent moon's glow, it's just ancient heathens running the show. His followers dwindling as his facade cracks. Exposed as a fraud, there's no turning back. Look up at the minaret, what do you see? The crescent of the moon got the pagan pedigree. Trying to cut a deal with the three sublime cranes, worshiping the love to his own pains. But he called it a slip when the pressure got high. Just another layer of the big lie. From the moon on the roof to the stone on the floor, it's the same old Hugo knocking at the door. Oh no, it's more the false prophet of all time. Lord of the flies, feeding on the refuse and the crime. His words are poison, his teachings are crime. But we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme. For the truth of Jesus will forever shine. Deceptive rhyme, for the truth of Jesus will forever shine.
beneath the date palm and he wove a tangled net. A trap of blood and kin that hasn't finished closing yet. Marry your cousin, keep the wealth within the tent. A tribal cage where every drop of loyalty is spent. Muhammad led the way, tied the knot of blood and bone. To keep the power local and to keep the truth unknown. Keep the codes, keep the gold, keep the daughter in the line. A low-trust civilization by a perfect man's design. 14 centuries of breeding in a tight and narrow well, creating a reality that science has to tell. 50% in the village, 60 in the sand. The double recessive shadow moving across the land. The IQ mark is falling as the kinship rates arise. A foggy mental landscape under heavy desert skies. When the mind is bound by cousins and the spirits in a haze, trapped inside the circle of the 7th century maze. Pack your bags and take your kin to a nation across the sea. Claim a new citizenship, but bring the old decree. Ruin the host, drain the well, keep the tribe all. Watching from the inside as the modern towers fall. It's the 1/400-year mistake, the debt you can repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. No more tea up for the blood, no more the tribal greed. The world is waking up to the poison in the seed. From the bride price in the stable to the low trust tree. The biological tragedy is finally complete. Oh, she's such a lovely bride. She's my sister's only kid. And think of all the goats we'll save, just like the prophet did. Don't worry about the heart defects, don't worry about the brain. As long as all the property stays within the family chain. Low trust, high rate, that's the tribal way. And the 47's fire is the price you have to pay. It's the 1/400-year mistake, the debt you can repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. The average is falling, the lights are going dim. All for the sake of the prophet and the tribal whim. February 28th, the ledger is a mess. The end of the empire of the biological stress. The blood is too thick. The mind is too slow. The 47 is the last thing you'll know. Naphtol stands in the Medina dust, with eyes of fire and a heart of rust.
His cheeks are ruddy, his tongue is a blade, watching the prophet and the games being played. He leans to the council, he whispers the jeer. Don't fear his words, he's nothing but an ear. He believes every lie, he drinks every tale. A vessel of echoes remarkably frail. He's just an ear, the hypocrites cry. Swallow the truth or swallow the lie. We'll swear on the heavens, we'll swear on the sand, and he'll nod his head with a shake of the hand. The year of goodness, the 961 line, trying to turn a weakness into something divine. But Noctil saw the seams, he saw the patchwork cloak before the holy empire went up in smoke. Fast forward the clock to the 2020 seems night. The year has grown deaf to the coming of light. The bunker is quiet, the pixels are blurred. The 47th is coming, and he hasn't heard a word. You called him the ear, you called him the king, but the 47th thunder has a soul-cutting sting. No more takia, no more the budding prize, just the fire of the eagle in the Persian skies. Noctil was laughing in the Medina sun, but the joke is over, the 47th has won. Oh, he's such a good listener, he believes what we say, even when we bomb our own schools to start the day. Blame it on the Jews, seek the world's pity, tell him the ear is the head of the city. But the satellites don't listen, satellites see the end of the year, the end of the week. You called him the ear, you called him the king, but the 47th thunder has a soul-cutting sting. The 7 nations strike was your final mistake. Now the people of Persia are finally awake. February 20th, the legend is clear. The end of the prophet, the end of the year. No, I've told you, the 47th knew, the only one listening was the fire coming for you. The shadow of the Kaaba before the black stone. The daughters of the desert set up on a pagan throne. Alat, Aluza, and the third one, Manat. The roots of the ritual, the ghost in the plot. The prophet was lonely, the courage were cold. So he looked at the idols and he did as he was told. He bowed to the stones and he whispered the line, trying to make the pagan god something divine. These are the exalted cranes, the prophet declared, while the pagans of Mecca stood silent and stared.
Their intercession is hoped for.
He cried to the sun, integrating the many into the one. But the angel came back with a lash of the sting, saying Satan put those words on the tongue of the king.
A flippant excuse for a compromise made.
The foundations of Mecca built in the shade. From the moon on the flag to the stone in the wall, the pagan foundations are starting to fall. The 47th thunder is feeling the pain, revealing the sinner inside of the sin.
It was Satan's verse and the prophet's mouth. The wind of the north and the dust of the south. You bow to the goddesses to shake your own head, then blame the devil for the words that you said. The 47th fire is the light in the dark, hitting the Kaaba and leading the moth. The pagan roots are the truth of the tree, and the truth is the thing that's setting us free.
Oops, I forgot. Those verses weren't real. I was just trying to close a political deal. Satan jumped in and he whispered a song, and I'm infallible, so I couldn't be wrong.
Just a man in the cave with a shadow on the wall, waiting for the 47th to end it all.
The dilemma, the dilemma. Muhammad claims he is the final seal, but his own book makes the Bible real. He says the Torah and the Injil are light, but the gospel he affirms is the Christians' fight. He says Allah's words can never be changed, and the manuscripts prove they were never rearranged. If the Bible is the word, then Allah failed, and like Al-Zadar Muhammad, his logic is nailed.
The Islamic dilemma.
The logic is a trap, the truth is a cage. If the Bible is true, he's a liar on the page. If the Bible is God's, then Muhammad is the fraud, validated by a book that denies his God. Muhammad, the prophet of doubt, the pincer is closing, there is no way out. The illiterate prophet couldn't read the script, so we validated pages that own words ripped. He told the Christian judge by what is inside, but the gospel says Jesus was crucified. The ink is the same since the day it was penned, a message Muhammad can't break or bend. If he's the guardian, he failed the test, affirming the book that puts his truth to rest. Surah 1094, God says ask the book. Muhammad was shaking, he had to go look, but the people of the book have a savior, not a man. They have a son of God, not a caravan plan. The Sinai Codex proves the text is the same. Muhammad is the only one playing the game. Check the dial, check the blood price rates, have value lives at the Uma's gates. The Arab is gold, but the Zud is a slave, just a tirade soul on the way to the grave. He calls for Gabriel, but the Hayat gives a handsome face for the prophet's ears. Aisha's in the room with the water and the lies, scrubbing out the semen so the garment can dry. The Maddie on the ground is the revelation trace. The highest weight is the prophet's disgrace. Thousand on Muhammad, the truth is time. The fraud is naked in the morning light. The Islamic dilemma. The logic is a trap, the truth is a cage. If the Bible is true, he's a liar on the page. If the Bible is God, then Muhammad is the fraud, validated by a book that denies his God. Validated by a book that denies his God. No one can change the words of Allah. It was never a lie. Muhammad's own mouth is the how and the why, the dilemma. Is final. Police be upon him.
Muhammad, let's get surgical. Let's talk about the seed, a messenger with the biological void and the desperate need. You couldn't sire son to carry on the name, so you played a shell game with Zayd just to hide the shame. Hit the pump in the bloodline, so you broke the orphan's law. A revelation just to cover up your basic human flaw. You took his wife, you wiped his name, you left the boy a ghost, just to feed the ego of the sterile Medina host.
Bred by the slaves in the shadow of the heat, looking for the strength that you couldn't keep sweet. You sought out the bells of the laborers of gold for the virility and fertility that the travelers told. The custom of the weak, seeking power from the strong, trying to fix a bloodline that was broken all along. You took the virility of men to make your own work, but the sterility of the prophet was a biological quirk. Still no sun, still no heirs, just a desert full of doubt. The vows are good and help you find a way out.
You tried to manufacture what you couldn't produce, but the 47's cable just cut the power loose. The cranes are falling, the satanic verse is loud. The 47's fire is the Ayatollah shroud.
The 47 thunder just leveled the Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah seed just met a kinetic phase. Statistically impossible, the noise inside the wire. The prophet and his sons are fuel for the fire. From the sterile desert sand to the green zone floor, the lineage of the mullah isn't breathing anymore.
Oh, look at you, your kids are gone, the bunker's getting hot. Just like your prophet, you're the end of the plot. Marry your cousins, keep the IQ in the mud, but you can't survive the 47's flood. Sterile logic, sterile blood of one, 400-year drought. The 47's hammer is what submission is about.
The 47 thunder
Thunder just leveled the Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah seed just met a kinetic fate. The Quirion is broken, the era's finally dead. The ledger of the Hijaz is marked with the F. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The erasure of the Mola is finally complete.
No sons in Medina, no sons in the gate. The 47 is the hand of fate.
I wake at dawn. It's 5 a.m. I'm praying on my knees 5 times a day. I bow my head to Allah's grand decrees. Got 99 names running through my brain. I chant them loud and shrill. From 114 chapters, I plot to give the West a thrill.
With my AK-47, I dream 24/7 of Kuwait fair and sweet. When I'm 25 and gone, I'll trade this life for paradise. In an AK-69, surprise a jihad jukebox singing my victory song. I seek the ones who haven't bloomed, the Murahik in their prime, between 10 and 12, the sacred age outside the reach of time, with budding forms and eyes of black, just as the surahs say. The perfect prize for a martyr soul who throws his life away. I see them infidels dancing free in their unholy glow, sipping whiskey, loving sin where Sharia don't go. On 9/11 my brother's grin took 2 hours to the floor. Now I load my clips and hum their hymn. I'm knocking on the door with my AK-47. I dream 24/7 of how I fare and sweet. When I'm 25 and gone, I'll trade this life for paradise. In an AK-69, surprise a jihad jukebox singing my victory song. Well, I reckon I'm a soldier, a martyr in my mind. I got my turban tight, my trigger light, and my Quran underlined. I memorized the surahs, all of them in a row, and whispered 99 names so sweet while the bombs are set to blow. I see them planes, I hear the screams. 9/11 is my pride. Now at 25, I'll take my dive with Allah's stormy guide. I'll storm the gates, my vest strapped tight. At 25, I'll fly, screaming Allahu Akbar, loud as bullets light the sky. I'll dance with Kuwait maidens there in an AK-69 spray. A paradise of endless lust just waiting there for me. Expected Kuwait virgins all smiling and sweet. But now I'm down here feeling the heat. No paradise, just fire and cries. Satan's giving me the AK-69 surprise. Ooh.
The angel has a very physical message for the prophet tonight.
Out of all the spirits chilling in the 7th sky, why's this angel looking like a handsome ass guy? Dia walks in looking like a straight up 10, and the prophet disappears from the side of man. Lock the door, little girl, stay out of the way. The messenger's got a massive price to pay. The pain. Scrubbing at the fabric till the knuckles are raw. Washing out the evidence of the prophet's flaw. She's only 9 with a basin and a rag, cleaning up the blessings of a holy brag. With her fingernails she's digging at the crust, the dried up evidence of a prophet's lust. It was Gabriel, he swears, looking proud and tall, but it was DLC on the robes of it all.
You ain't fooling nobody.
Fast forward the clock, looky right here. The circus is back and it's proving the fear. We got queers for Palestine holding a sign. Is this bitch for real? Have you lost your mind? Cheering for the laws of the caliphate while the prophet and his boys decide your fate. You're shouting for the cause, you're holding the flag, but they got a tall building and gravity's a drag. Splash.
Yo, Shaggy, these motherfuckers are clueless for real. I don't think they read the Quran, N-I-G-G-A. They think it's a parade, it's a funeral today.
So keep scrubbing the stains, keep living the lie while you cheer for the guys who want you to die. The joke is on you. The joke is on you.
Next time, use bleach.
claims he's a prophet. He claims he's a prophet. Well, we came together. He claims he's a prophet. 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 He claims he's a prophet.
I hear the train coming. It's rolling around the bend in the desert sands of Mecca, where the wild nights never end. Muhammad drew a circle, told his buddies stay right here. Then the Zut boys showed up naked, bringing quite the atmosphere. The Zut train's coming, tall and skinny, dark and bare. They're piling on him, riding the prophet without a care. No gin, just nomads in the fray, crowding round till break of day. That train's a rolling, a desert party that won't fade away. They mounted up like cowboys on a bucking bronco ride. All night long they crowded round, no place for him to hide. Abu Dhar peeking from his line, thinking what the heck, while the gang is doing laps, leaving Mohammed wrecked. The Zut train steaming, no robes, no shame, just pure delight. They're forming a conga, turning prophecy into a wild night. From dusk till dawn they kept it tight, rodeo beneath the starlit skies. That train's blazing and making history with every bite. Come morning, they were dressed in white, preaching faith so bright. But last night they were buck naked, taking turns across the sand. Was it gin or gypsy? No man's history can't decide. But that all-night desert rodeo left the prophet wide-eyed. Zut, zut. The Zut trains were sent from India to Arabia shore. They're chugging onward, leaving folks to wonder what it's for. They rode him hard, they rode him free, a tale too wild for theology. Zut, zut, that train is still hauling a story called eternity. If you're seeking revelation, better watch out for the crew. Those fellas might just hop on and ride the night.
The Zut train's faded into the annals of the past. But oh, what a story, a prophet's ride that was unsurpassed. No cover-up could hide the scene of nomads living out their dreams. That train's immortal,
and there's a romp that reigns supreme. Zut, zut. Zut, zut. Zut, zut. Zut, zut.
The Tigris is rising, the shadow is gone. Baghdad is waking to a 47th dawn. For 20 years trapped in a Persian vice, paying the mullahs a martyr's price. But they saw the fire on the Tehran night. They saw the Supreme One vanish from sight. Now the militias are shaking, the cell phones are cold. The story of resistance is officially old.
look at the coast where the citrus used to grow. Gaza is silent under the Azef glow. No more tunnels for the Persian king. No more children for the Khaybar sting.
They promised you victory, they promised you land, then left you to die in the rubble and sand, while Ali was counting his pixels and gold. The people of Gaza were traded and sold.
From the Alexa gates to the Babylon wall, the idols of Tehran are starting to fall. Iraq's looking west past the smoke and the fear. The Abraham echo is finally here.
The bridge is open from Zion to Iraq. The 47th thunder, there's no turning back. Gaza is breathing, the border is still. The end of the mullah, the end of the thrill.
You lashed at the 7, you bombed your own school. But the 47s broke every resistance rule.
Oh, Iraq was our brother, Gaza was our heart, until the B-2s tore the bunker apart. Now Baghdad is calling for a desk and a chair to sign on the line while there's peace in the air.
No more Takia, no more the ear. The only thing left is the kinetic fear. 47s wrote the history.
He's a golden in the village, a pit bull in the heights. He's seen the 47's fire in the neon night. Man's best friend since the first fire burned. The loyalty of blood that can't be unlearned. But there's a whisper in the council, a shadow in the hall, calling him haram, right and unclean on the wall. They want him out the lobby, they want him off the street, to bring the desert's darkness to the concrete heat. From the 7th century sand, the one you took the child ride by a little hand. In the tent while the prophet took the prize, with the cow-eyed, the budding youth glimmering in his eyes. He said the black dog is a devil, a frightening beast, while he feasted on the cave our lamb at the poison feast. The Zainab had the seasoning of venom in the bone to prove a child if never sits on a holy throne. Congress been trying to standing on the line of protecting puppies at the 47th sign. You can tell your hungry labels and attack your lies and shove them back to Tehran where the mullah dies. I'll choose the puppy every fucking time over the prophet and his ritual crime. The 47th fund of the Protecting Puppies Act. Loyalty is a dog, and that's a fucking fact. You bombed your own school and you lied to the Jew, but the only thing unclean in this city is you. Hated the martyr, the missile went wrong and hit the little children while we sang our holy song. Quick, call the BBC, tell them Zionists are here. Maybe we can get another deal if we shed a fake tear. No more pallets of cash, no more sympathy deals. The 47's justice is the only thing that's real. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The victory of the 47th is finally complete. The dog is the truth. The prophet is the lie. The 47th owns the sky. That hasn't finished closing yet. Marry your cousin, keep the wealth within the tent. A tribal cage where every drop of loyalty is spent. Muhammad led the way, he tied the knot of blood and bone. To keep the power local and to keep the truth unknown. Keep the goats, keep the gold, keep the daughter in the line. A low trust civilization by a perfect man's design.
descend. The double recessive shadow moving across the land. The IQ markers falling as the kinship rates arise. A foggy mental landscape under heavy desert skies. When the mind is bound by cousins and the spirits in a haze, you're trapped inside the circle of the 7th century maze. Pack your bags and take your kin to a nation across the sea. Claim a new citizenship, but bring the old decree. Ruin the whole, strain the well, keep the tribal war watching from the inside as the modern towers fall. It's the 1-400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. No more takia for the blood, no more the tribal greed. The world is waking up to the poison in the seed. From the bride price in the stable to the love trust tree, the biological tragedy is finally complete. Oh, she's such a lovely bride. She's my sister's only kid. And think of all the goats we'll save, just like the prophet did. Don't worry about the artifacts, don't worry about the brain, as long as all the property stays within the family chain. Low trust, high hate, that's the tribal way. And the 47's fire is the price you have to pay. It's the 1-400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. The average is falling, the lights are going dim, all for the sake of the profit and the tribal whim. February 28th, the ledger is a mess. The end of the empire of the biological stress. The blood is too thick, the mind is too slow. The 47 is the last thing you'll know. Waking up, it's 5 a.m. I'm praying on my knees. 5 times a day, I bow my head to Allah's grand decrees. Got 99 names running through my brain, I channel loud and shrill. From 114 chapters, I plot to give the West a thrill. With my AK-47, I dream 24/7 of Kauai, fair and sweet. When I'm 25 and gone, I'll trade this life for paradise in an AK-69. Surprise that she had you all singing my victory song. I seek the ones who haven't bloomed the more in their prime. Between 10 and 12, the sacred age, I'll
reckon I'm a soldier, a martyr in my mind. Got my turban tight, my trigger light, and my Quran underlined. I memorize the surahs, all of them in a row, and whisper 99 names so sweet while the bombs are set to blow. I see them planes, I hear the screams. 9/11 is my pride. Now at 25, now I'll take my dive with Allah as my guide. I'll storm the gates, my vest strapped tight. At 25 I'll fly, screaming Allahu Akbar loud as bullets light the sky. I'll dance with cowhide maidens there in an AK-69 spree. Her paradise of endless lust just waiting there for me. Expected cowhide virgins all smiling and sweet, but now I'm down here feeling heat. No paradise, just fire and cries. Satan's giving me the AK-16 surprise.
I hear that train coming. It's rolling around the bend in the desert sands of Mecca, where the wild nights never end. Muhammad drew a circle, told his buddies stay right here. Then the Zut boy showed up naked, bringing quiet the atmosphere. Zut, Zut, the Zut train's coming, tall and skinny, dark and bare. Zut, Zut, they're piling on him, riding the prophet without a care. No gingers, nomads in the fray, crowding around till break of day. Zut, Zut, that train's a rolling, a desert party that will fade away. They mounted up like cowboys on a bucking bronco ride. All night long they crowded round, no place for him to hide. Abu Dhar peeking from his line, thinking what the heck, while the gang is doing laps, leaving Muhammad wrecked. Zut, Zut, the Zut train steaming, no robes, no shame, just pure delight. Zut, Zut, they're forming a conga, turning prophecy into a wild night. From dusk till dawn they kept it tight, rodeo beneath the starlit sky. Zut, Zut, that train's a-blazing and making history with everybody. Come on, and they were dressed in white, preaching faith so grand. But last night they were buck naked, taking turns across the sand. Was it gin or Zutzian nomads? History can't decide, but that all-night desert rodeo left the prophet wide-eyed. Zut, Zut. Zut, Zut. The Zut trains whistle from India to Arabia shore. They're chugging onward, leaving folks to wonder what it's for. They rode him hard, they rode him free, a tale too wild for theology. Zut, Zut, that train is still hauling a story called eternity. If you're seeking revelation, better watch out for the crew. Those Zut fellas might just hop on
and ride the night with you. Muhammad shook the sand off, said let's keep this on the low. But the tale is still circulating, like a train that steals the show. The Zut train's faded into the annals of the past. But oh, what a story, a prophet's ride that was unsurpassed. No cover-up could hide the scene of nomads living out their dreams. That train's immortal and there's a wrong that reigns supreme. Zut, zut. Zut, zut. Zut, zut. Zut, 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 zut.
The black cloth is falling. The city is holding. Supreme shadow has dissolved into gray, turned into ash by the the end of the power. February 28th, the fireworks meet the liberation of Persia is finally complete. The dog is the friend, the woman is the light, the 47 ended the strike.
Came from hell. And maybe we'll break free from lies, who can tell? This sick man is the one to blame for all the pain. Will we ever undo his poison again? It's the final prophet. The final prophet.
Paul stands in the Medina dust with eyes of fire and a heart of rust. His cheeks are ruddy, his tongue is ablaze, watching the prophet and the games being played. He runs to the council, he whispers at Gyatt, don't fear his words, he's nothing but an ear. He believes every lie, he drinks every tale, a vessel of echoes remarkably free.
Just a mirror, the hypocrite's cry. Swallow the truth or swallow the lie. We'll swear on the heavens, we'll swear on the sand, and he'll nod his
last night, the year has grown deaf to the coming of light. The bunker is quiet, the pixels are blurred. The 47th is coming, and he hasn't heard a word.
You called him the year, you called him the king, but the 47th thunder has a soul-cutting sting. No more tequila, no more the budding prize, just the fire of the eagle in the Persian skies. And Abdul was laughing in the Medina sun,
But the joke is over, the 47th has won. Oh, he's such a good listener, he believes what we say. Even when we bomb our own schemes to start the day, blame it on the Jews, it's pity. Tell him he is the head of the city. But the satellites don't listen, the satellites see the end of the year and the end of the week.
you called him the year, you called him the king, but the 47th thunder has a soul-cutting sting. The 7 Nations strike was your final mistake. Now the people of Persia are finally awake. February 28th, the ledger is clear. The end.
End of the prophet. The end of the year. The only one listening is the fire coming for you.
Zombie. Keep your head down, gladiator. I'm missing everything.
Zombie boy, I got a big zombie boy. Forehead looking like a cocoa bean. Praise be to Allah, I'm a sergeant of the machine. I hit that rug like 5 times a day. Now my dome got something righteous to say. He gon' walk by, he give me that nod. My head look like a head bodyguard. It's dark, it's round, it's kinda intense. People asking if I walked into a fence.
Nah, bruh, it's the mark of the prostrator certified.
Soldier gladiator, sister looking like Marsha.